The year is 2008. The world is collapsing. Banks are burning billions. Governments are printing money like it's confetti. And somewhere, in the silence of the internet, a nameless figure uploads a 9-page PDF. No photos, no name, just a message. I've built a new kind of money. It doesn't need a bank. It doesn't need your permission. That name? Satoshi Nakamoto. A mystery, a myth, and maybe the most powerful, invisible figure of the 21st century. Satoshi didn't go to Davos, didn't ring any bells on Wall Street, didn't even want credit. He built Bitcoin, released the code, and within 6 days, he was already mining the first block. Block 0, the Genesis block. Timestamp, January 3rd, 2009. Inside it, a single line of text. The Times, March 1st, 2009. Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Not just a timestamp, a statement, a warning, a war cry. For nearly 2 years, he stayed close, fixing bugs, posting on forums, talking to early developers. He was deliberate, polite, but always distant. And then, he was gone. He sends one final message to fellow dev Mike Hearn. I've moved on to other things. That was it. No forwarding address, no goodbye party, no trace. But what he left behind was worth billions. Satoshi mined an estimated 1.1 million BTC. Today, that's over $70 billion. He moved 10 BTC once to Hal Finney, the first person to receive a Bitcoin transaction. And then, nothing. No transfers, no withdrawals, no sign that the wallet keys were ever used again. Some say it was idealism, others say fear. Because when you create a system that threatens governments, banks, and entire economic orders, you don't just become rich, you become a target. Imagine being the anonymous architect of an anti-establishment currency in a world where people get disappeared for less. The more Bitcoin rose in power, the more dangerous it became to be its creator. That's why many believe Satoshi chose anonymity not as a gimmick, but as protection. Protection from fame, from lawsuits, from governments, and from people who would kill for less than what sits untouched in those wallets. And the world kept asking, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Is he alive? A lone genius? A team of coders? A ghost in the machine? Some think it was Hal Finney, the cryptography pioneer who helped test Bitcoin. Others name Nick Szabo, Adam Back, even Elon Musk. One journalist chased down an old man in California. He opened his door and said, "I'm not Satoshi. I just want lunch." He made the front page anyway. Experts like Andrew Lokanouth say we may never know, and maybe that's the point. Satoshi didn't want our applause or our spotlight. He wanted to rewrite the rules and then vanish before they rewrote him. Because the second those coins move, panic, markets crash. Bitcoin believers question everything. If the creator returns, the myth dies. But as long as those wallets stay untouched, we're all still living inside his idea.